Most businesses start running digital marketing campaigns before they know who they're even talking to. They pick a platform, set a budget, and start throwing money at ads, hoping something sticks. And then they wonder why they're not getting any results. Here's the truth. The problem is not your ads. The problem is that your business skipped the most important step in the entire process: digital marketing, market research. And today we're going to break down exactly what that means, why it matters, and how your business does it the right way, so every marketing dollar you spend has a purpose behind it. My name is Ross with Kojent Apparel, and this is day 3 of our 30-day digital marketing series for businesses. So let's get into it. Here's a stat that should get your attention. More than 90% of businesses fail within their first year, and the number is even worse for website projects and online marketing campaigns. The reason is almost never their lack of effort. The reason is that they jumped in without doing the research first. Think about it this way. Your business would never open a new location without researching the market in that area first. You'd want to know the demographics, the competition, the foot traffic. Digital marketing is no different. Market research gives your business the competitive advantage before a single ad goes live. It tells you who your customer is, what your competitors are missing, where your pricing sits in the market, and how your audience wants to be communicated with. Without it, your business is guessing, and guessing in marketing is expensive. The first thing your business needs to do is build a customer profile. This is a written description of your ideal customer, not a vague idea, a real, specific, detailed profile. Who is this person? What do they do for work? What does their income look like? What problems are they trying to solve? What are their interests outside of work? Where do they spend their time online? Here's a real-world example. Let's say your business is a public relations and marketing firm that designs and implements large campaigns to large corporations. Your ideal customer is probably a VP of marketing at a company with 500 or more employees, or for smaller companies, an office manager may be the one making decisions. They're busy and they're results-driven. They need a vendor they can trust to deliver on time and on brand. They're not scrolling TikTok looking for service. They're on LinkedIn. They read industry publications. They respond to case studies and ROI-driven messaging. That is a customer profile. And once your business has one, every marketing decision comes easier. You know where to show up, you know what to say, you know what problems to solve, and you stop wasting budget on channels and messages that will never reach the right person. The more specific your profile, the better your marketing performs. This is not optional. This is the foundation of everything. Once your business knows who the customer is, the next step is understanding how your products or services fit into the current market. Look at what your competitors are offering. Map your products or services side by side with theirs. Where do they overlap? Where are they stronger? Where are they weaker? What are they not offering at all? A great example of this is Apple. When they introduced the MacBook Air, it directly competed with their own 13-inch MacBook Pro. That is called cannibalization. It's not always bad, but it is something your business has to plan for when expanding your product or service line. The same principle applies to your business. If you add a new service, think about how it affects your existing offerings. Does it pull attention away from something that's already performing well? Does it serve a different segment of your audience? This kind of analysis helps your business protect its revenue while finding new opportunities in the market. Your customer profile gives you a snapshot of who your audience is today, but markets change, demographics shift, trends emerge, and your business has to stay ahead of those changes. Set up Google alerts for your keywords in your industry. Follow conversations on social media in your niche. Monitor what topics are getting attention in your space. Here's why this matters. If a trend is changing the behavior of your target audience and your business is not aware of it, your marketing suddenly stops being relevant, and irrelevant marketing gets ignored. But if your business sees the shift early, you can adjust your messaging, your offers, and your positioning before your competitors even realize something changed. For example, in our industry, there's been a major shift in how companies handle employee recognition and branded merchandise over the past few years. Remote work has changed everything. Businesses that saw the trend early started offering online and dropship employee store solutions. Businesses that missed it were still selling the same old bulk order programs. Watch the trends. They tell you where the market is going, and where the market is going is where your marketing needs to be. Pricing is not just a number, it's a message. When your business sets a price, you're telling the market something about the value of what you offer, and the market will respond based on perception. Here's the rule your business needs to understand. You can always lower your prices, but it is very difficult to raise them. Once the market decides what your product or service is worth, Changing that perception takes real work. Look at Apple again. Their products cost more than comparable alternatives, but the perceived value is higher. The experience is better. The customer service is exceptional. People pay more because they believe they are getting more. Now look at the opposite end. A dollar store competes entirely on price. Their entire brand is built around being cheap. That works, but your business has to decide early which lane it's in. Are you competing on price or on value? Your answer to that question will shape your entire digital marketing strategy. It affects the platforms you use, the tone of your messaging, the offers you run, and the customers you attract. Know where your pricing sits in the market relative to competitors. Know what your customers perceive your value to be, and make sure your marketing reflects that positioning clearly. Now, let's talk about your competitors. This is where your business does some real intelligence work. Look at what your top competitors are doing online. What keywords are they targeting? What platforms are they advertising on? What kind of content are they creating? What are their customers saying about them in reviews? Tools like SEMrush, Ahrefs, and BuzzSumo are great for this. They let your business see exactly what's working for your competitors in your space. But don't just look at what they're doing well. Look at what they're missing. What questions are their customers asking that they're not answering? What complaints show up in their reviews over and over? What channels are they ignoring that your target audience is actively using? That is where your business finds its opening. A great example is if every competitor in your space is focused on Google search ads, but your audience is highly active on LinkedIn. That is an underserved channel. Moving in there early gives your business an advantage before that space gets crowded. The goal of competitor analysis in your digital marketing market research is not to copy what the others are doing. The goal is to find the blind spots and move on them. Once your business has done the competitor analysis, you have everything you need to define your unique selling proposition. Your USP is the one thing that makes your business the clear choice over every alternative in the market. Think about T-Mobile. When everyone in the wireless industry was selling essentially the same service, T-Mobile went all in on unlimited data. That one differentiator changed the competitive landscape. Your business needs the same clarity. What do you do better than anyone else? What do you offer that your competitors don't? What would make a customer choose you even if your price is slightly higher? Once you know your USP, put it at the center of every marketing message. It should be in your ads, your social posts, your website, your email campaigns, and your sales conversations. A USP is not just a tagline. It's the reason your business is profitable. Here's something most businesses don't think about during market research. Your customer service is part of your marketing. How your business responds to customers, how fast you respond, how problems get resolved, all of that shapes your reputation. And in digital marketing, your reputation drives your results. Most advice you see says you should reply within 24 hours. We know a business that responds within 1 hour to inquiries, and that single practice has helped them grow their business. Bad customer service gets talked about. A frustrated customer will leave a negative review, post on social media, and tell their network. That negative word of mouth directly impacts your ad performance, your conversion rates, and your brand perception. Great customer service does the opposite. Satisfied customers refer others, they leave positive reviews, they come back and buy again. During your market research, look at how your competitors are handling customer service. Read their reviews. Look at how they respond to complaints online. Find the gaps, then build a customer service model that outperforms them. Because in digital marketing, trust is a ranking factor. The more trust your business builds, the more effective every campaign you run becomes. At this point, your business has a customer profile, a competitor analysis, a pricing position, and a clear USP. Now, take all of that and use it to build campaigns that actually connect with the right people. Your customer profile tells you who to target and where to find them. Your competitor analysis tells you what messaging to avoid and what gaps to fill. Your pricing position tells you how to frame your offer. Your USP tells you what headline to lead with. This is how businesses stop guessing and start executing with precision. Digital marketing market research is not just an exercise. It's the strategy that makes everything downstream work better. If your business has been running digital marketing campaigns without doing this kind of research first, now is the time to start. Go back to the basics. Build the customer profile, analyze the competition, define your USP, and get clear on your pricing position. Then build your campaigns on top of that foundation. In our next video, we're going to go deeper into analyzing your website and the key factors you should be looking at to make sure you're on the right track. So be sure you're subscribed to our channel so you don't miss it. And if your business needs help with digital marketing strategy, custom branded merchandise, or building an online merch store, head over to KojentApparel.com. We work with businesses across the country to help them show up, stand out, and grow. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next video.